Hi guys, and welcome back to this week's vlog. Now, this vlog the actual day was filmed back in September. We are now in November. I never done an actual intro or an outro because I didn't know whether to do a vlog or not, because I didn't know if I was going to get any footage because my mum didn't come with me basically. So you will see by the thumbnail I went and done a hunter trial, but you will also see that it's not a bay horse. It is a grey I am on, and you're probably thinking, have you got a new horse? Whose horse is that? Etc. So I'm going to do a little backstory, and then yeah, we'll go into it. So I don't have a new horse. I want to put it out there. If you follow me on Instagram, I post quite a lot. I don't have a new horse. I'm not getting a new horse. I'm not looking or anything like that. I've got Dan, obviously I've got Mittens and Dawn, and no more horses are going to be coming my way anytime soon. Basically, where I work, my boss's mum has got a lovely mare called Lily, who is a grey, and I am incredibly lucky that I get the ride of her. So if I want to go and do some jumping or go to a hunter trial like I did then, I am able to take Lily as long as she is available. But 9 times out of 10 she is available. My boss's mum rides her, but she's 76. So yeah, I get the ride of her. My boss also does ride her as well, but she's obviously got her own horses, so she doesn't ride her that often, but she will ride her. She will take her trail hunting and things. But yeah, I'm incredibly lucky that I have the ride of her and I'm able to do stuff with her. Now, it all come about, I went trail hunting back in August, and a friend of mine said, you need to come and do pairs with me, and I was like, I don't have a horse, because obviously, yes, I've got Dan could go and do pairs, but he's not at the stage of being able to be jumped yet, so he wasn't an option. And obviously Mittens, she isn't a jumper, so I wouldn't take her. So I was like, I don't have a horse. And then my boss's mum was like, you can take Lily. And I was like, are you sure? She was like, yeah. So literally on the Friday, 2 days before the event, I jumped Lily for the very first time. I took her in the school and popped her over some show jumps, and then I took her out. My boss has got a field with loads of cross-country fences and things, but they weren't like proper cross-country fences, they're like logs. And I went out and jumped over them, and we jumped 90. Now, you guys know with my jumping, I don't jump very big with Dan. So it was completely out of my comfort zone taking Lily jumping, because I've only ever jumped Dan, believe it or not. Dan is honestly the only horse that I've jumped. She's 16 hands, Lily, and she's 16 years old, but she doesn't act 16 years old. And yeah, I was completely out of my comfort zone, but I jumped and I jumped the 90 fences in the field, and I jumped over 90 in show jumping, which is completely out of my comfort zone, and it was really good. So fast forward onto the Sunday. Basically, they've never done a hunter trial with Lily before. She has been to Southcourt before and popped over a few of the cross-country fences, but that was like a year or two before I took her. So she hadn't gone and done any cross-country for like 2 years, so we had no idea how she was going to go. And yeah, we went there and we bought the course, and we were doing the pairs, so it was your choice what you could jump. Lily jumps, the higher the jumps are, the better she basically jumps them. So me and Lucy, we decided to do the 80s because I'm not used to jumping like 90, so I wanted to be safe and I wanted to feel confident doing it. I wasn't 100% sure what she was going to be like on the cross country, so I wanted to play safe. 80 centimetres for me is still out of my comfort zone. When I go and do hunter trials with Dan, you guys will know I literally do the tiniest ones there. So that's still out of my comfort zone. So a few of the jumps I went over the 70s, and Lucy jumped the 80 because there was 5 dressing fences where you had to jump them at the same time. So Lucy would do the 80 because her horse would jump bigger, and she didn't want to do the 90 because she didn't know what her horse was going to be like. So then I done the 70. And then when it was like, it didn't matter, you didn't have to jump at the same time, I jumped all of the 80s, which I'm honestly so proud of myself because it's completely out of my comfort zone. And Lily was honestly incredible, and she has such a big jump, she proper pings you. But she's a lovely mare, and you know what, guys, well, I'm going to let you guys see the videos. I don't have much footage at all. I was lucky enough to get the little videos that I've got, but I did buy some photos after, so I've inserted them as well. So Lily can also be a little bit nappy coming away from other horses, so I got Lucy to go in front of me because I wanted to get us going, but her horse got a little bit sticky at the first fence, slid but luckily jumped it. Then Lily got sticky and we jumped it. Now this was the time section, but to be honest, when we saw how intern was, we were like, let's just get round. I was so determined to not have any stops. This one we were meant to jump at the same time, but you'll see we didn't. But I really had to keep my leg on with Lily, and intern was just being really sticky at the beginning. Now he's a hunt horse, by the way. He doesn't really do much like this. So I come up here and I was like, come on Lils, we've got to take the lead here and you know, help intern here a bit. And they got a little bit keen here, but honestly Lils is just like, oh, let's go. And I was like, I've got to take the lead. Here my boss's mum was like, just be careful because you're to the gate near the lorry, just make sure she doesn't nap. So I was meant to come on the inside, but that kind of didn't happen. But we were talking to each other the whole way around, and you'll see intern was sticky, but she pushed off in front of me. And then here I was like, come on Lils, like we need to help out a little bit here. And the rest of the course we was in front the whole time, and I'm honestly beyond proud of me and Lily. For me coming out, I haven't been on the cross country for 2 years. Coming out on a different horse, I didn't really know what she was like on the cross country, and yeah, Lil's got a little bit tired here, but she was a very good girl going into the water. Yeah, she was brilliant. I didn't even know what she was going to be like going into the water. I didn't know what she was like with ditches. Here was like a horrible turn. You had an option of which jump you wanted to jump. So, sorry, the video in. And then anyway, we popped that and I was like, come on, Lils. Let's do this. Never seen this jump before. And yeah, I'm so proud of myself for doing the 80, honestly. So proud of myself. And then we're coming up to the last fence, and yeah, beyond proud. This was my first ever clear. I've never gone clear cross country before. I normally get eliminated or we've had a stop, and this was my first time. She had a lovely recovery mash after, and these were the photos. I screenshotted this photo. So the bay intern, you'll remember I actually done a vlog with him, taking him trail hunting. I love this photo of me and Lucy. It's honestly, oh, I don't know why, I just love it. And then us bossing over this jump, and then I done the Tracana for the first time. I have never done a Tracana before. It's always in the 80 centimeters. I know it's not very stylish. She literally pinged it, and yeah, I went flying. But I had to buy the photo because A, it's amusing, B, I'm proud of myself for jumping the Tracana. I had no idea if she would jump it or not. So yeah, I'm incredibly proud that she just took it in her stride and popped over it like there was nothing there. I'm proud of myself for pushing on and just doing it. And I could honestly not be prouder of that round. So there we go, guys. That was my cross country. Yeah, honestly, this happened back in September, 2 months ago, and I'm still like buzzing from it because I know I keep saying it, but it is honestly just completely out of my comfort zone. I had no idea what she was going to be like. Neither did my boss's mum, because she was like, she hasn't done a hunter trail, and it was a very long time ago when she saw cross country fences. Obviously, we're a completely new combination as well. The horse I went with, intern, he's a lovely horse, but as I've mentioned, he's a hunt horse, and yeah, we didn't really know what he was going to be like. So the two of us together was like the blind, leading the blind, basically winging it, hoping that we were just going to get round and be okay. And luckily it was. Intern was a very good boy. He was sticky at the beginning, but then he went round and done the 80 centimeters after on his own, and went clear and won. So yeah, she had a really successful day. But you might recognise intern because I took him trail hunting last season and I done a vlog, so you might recognise him. That is him. And yeah, he's a lovely horse and thoroughly enjoyed the day. Lily was such a good girl, and it makes me happy because my boss's mum was extremely happy with the outcome. She absolutely loves seeing her mare go out and just have fun. It really means a lot to her, so it was nice to see such a smile on her face that she was happy with how I rode her and how we got on, basically. There is going to be more to come with Lily. I was hoping to get out to another hunter trial before the end of the season, but there just hasn't been one. So we're going to have to wait for next season. I'm definitely going to be doing more hunter trials with her and more stuff with her in the summer. I've been taking her trail hunting these last month or so I've been riding her. But yeah, there's definitely going to be more to come, and I will be vlogging and bringing you guys along on whatever I get up to. But she's not my horse. She never will be my horse. I'm not looking for a horse. I'm not wanting a horse. Yeah, it's just I'm able to ride her, which is really good for me because some stuff I don't really want to do with Dan just because of his injury. I just don't want to risk it. So I'm incredibly lucky that I can do the stuff I don't really want to do with him on Lily, basically, which I feel incredibly lucky about. And I also feel incredibly lucky that I am allowed to take a horse that's not mine and that I'm trusted to take her around a course, jump in and take her trail hunting and take her to do whatever I would like to do. I do feel incredibly lucky. So yeah, stay tuned for more Lily vlogs, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And yeah, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next vlog. Bye bye.